The last little note was Casey Rogers was signed from the Wings to the NFL. He was a former Syracuse lacrosse commit who was cut from the Buffalo Bills in August. He was a 6'5", 305-pound defensive tackle who he has not yet made an appearance at Wings camp. This all happened right before they started last weekend. So maybe it was too quick of a turnaround. Maybe he'll be there this week. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I think he actually makes the team, but my question was, we think he shows up in a PLL camp this spring?
I mean, I could see him taking a stab at it.
Yeah.
But it kind of, in my opinion, would depend on him making the Wings in some form. Like, I don't think if he gets cut in training camp, then some PLL team's like, oh, we need to bring him in for camp. I just don't see a team taking a chance on him if he gets cut from the Wings and then presumably isn't, like, all in on lacrosse for the next 7 months.
He's an upstate New York guy who committed to Syracuse. I don't know how much box experience he has. So my one thought was, even if he gets cut from the Wings or doesn't really make any appearances, that's maybe not his game. Plus, 6'5", 305. Even if he's slimmed down a little bit, because he's not a defensive tackle anymore, that is a pretty freaking big dude. There's not a ton of dudes, even in the NLL, built like that. Brennan O'Neill is 6'3", 240.
Yeah.
That should give you some understanding when Zed and Brennan O'Neill are going to be like dwarfed by this dude. But that was another reason why I was wondering about the PLL, is because he'll have some time with the stick in his hands. Because how much has he had a stick in his hands in the last 4 or 5 years? 6, 7, 8 years. I don't know. He'll have some time to like get into more of a lacrosse shape than a defensive tackle shape. And we know the PLL loves to bring in guys that can make a story and get them some kind of attention.
Maybe. I hope for his sake he does. I think it'd be cool. It seemed to be like pretty positive feedback this week. If that's going to help him further a career and the leagues further their eyes on the sport. Sure.
It was very fun to see nobody poo-pooing it, no one being like, oh, this is terrible, it makes the NLL a joke. Like they often say in the PLL, they like to poo-poo it and say that it makes the league a joke, but things like that happen all the time in most major league sports.
I mean, Zed got a camp tryout for the Bills last year.
Yep.